Teethsavers' mission statement is to introduce and facilitate the teaching and provision of simple and inexpensive dental care for children. We have so much opportunities right now. We have Malawi that may come up with a school. We have the school going in Nicaragua. We have Sierra Leone we're thinking about. Zambia has some graduates working full-time there. And I want to give you the reason that Teethsavers does what we do. The United States has about 2,000 population per dentist. 2,000 per dentist. Belize has 37,000 per dentist. Zambia has 57,000 per dentist. Malawi has 105,000 per dentist. Sierra Leone has 915,000 population per dentist. Texas would have 24 dentists. Lubbock would have a dentist on Thursday afternoon for 2 hours. That's it. That's all you have. You don't have any money, you're in trouble. Some of these, the government charge some small amount to get a tooth pulled. What Teethsavers is doing, we're bringing all these parents in when we're teaching the children, and the parents are learning slowly that teeth can be saved. They never knew that before. Thank God for the privilege of knowing what poverty is. See, this is one of the problems, or one of the holdups of people. Only 2% of donations in this country go out of the country. Only 2% of all donation, money donated to anything goes out of the country. But people, most people want their money to stay local. They see what's happening. But people here think they know what poverty is, but you don't read about poverty. That doesn't work. But then what happens to me, I think I know what poverty is, and then I remember I have a USA passport and a MasterCard. Gone. I don't know what poverty is. I don't know. I've got a passport, a MasterCard. They know what poverty is. I don't. I'm trying to learn. I want to know what it is. I want to experience poverty. How can I empathize? How can I best treat and teach these people without knowing what they really experience?
Teethsavers has really grown. Initially, Dr. Rudd started out on his own in Zambia 9 years ago, and it has really been a succession of miracles that he has been able to accomplish what he has.
What we're doing is carrying forward from a Dr. Frecken in the Netherlands that spent 14 years developing this technique. He's a master's, a DDS, a PhD. He developed the chemistry for the film that bonds to the tooth, no electricity. Atraumatic means without trauma. Atraumatic restorative treatment, ART. He spent 14 years developing this. He's on our board of directors. He was the first one, before I went to any country, I spent a day with him in the Netherlands. He's been very kind to us many times. But he sees what is happening compared to what's been going on. The treatment filling that he developed, they're teaching, say in Africa, developing countries, a clinical officer, a nurse, a health-related person to do them also with their regular work. They're doing 2 or 3 a month. He sees that we're the only ones with the school that they specialize in that billing. And that's the process we are. In Zambia, our people that graduate are registered with the Medical Council of Zambia, the same as a medical doctor or me, same. But they're 1 year, they're called a community oral health educator in atraumatic restorative treatment art technology. So they're teaching and they're treating. Simple.
There have been many challenges along the way for Teethsavers. Teethsavers really got going in 2004 when Dr. Red established the Teethsavers School in Zambia and graduated the first class there. And several of them are still working with Teethsavers. There have been some problems, but thanks to our donors and thanks to God and His direction, we have overcome all the obstacles, and Teethsavers has grown unbelievably. Teethsavers now has operations in the Gambia, in Zambia, in Malawi, in Sierra Leone, in Morocco, and in Belize, and in Nicaragua. So basically, we're on 2 continents, and having requests from many, many more places to start a Teethsavers operation. The amazing thing is that we're able to help these little children in these third world countries that would never be able to get dental help, relieve them from dental pain, help them to prevent any future dental problems, educate their parents, and in many cases, particularly in Africa, we've had to work at overcoming cultural fears they learned before we could even treat them or see them. Many of these little children and their parents walk miles for 2 or 3 hours just to come and get their dental examinations. It will take continued support from our donors who have been wonderful and God's direction, so we know where to expand and where to stop. And we're looking forward to long and continuous growth. And Dr. Red certainly has been a pioneer in this area. Our vision is to keep responding to requests for this help all over the world, and we would like to expand the ministry end of it too. We would really appreciate your support, especially as we expand. It gets more and more expensive, and Teethsavers really runs on a very minimal budget with no salaries or administrative overhead. So you know that all the money goes to direct services. But between God's help, direction, and your donor support,